Hey everybody, welcome back to the Little Red House. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is high 40s here, but very gray and rainy and drizzly. So it's a great day for a cup of tea and some cookies. So I just want to share a few things with you. If you're in the market for a tea kettle, or maybe one that needs upgraded or whatnot, this one my son bought me for Christmas, I think about 9 years ago. This is a Le Creuset. I think they call it mini tea kettle or small tea kettle. Anyway, it's fabulous. It has never rusted, pitted, or anything like that. Whistles fantastic. Water stays very hot even after you turn the stove off for quite some time. Excuse me, my voice is a little wonky today. But anyway, again, Le Creuset small tea kettle. Highly recommend that if you're in the market for a tea kettle. But as far as cookies, I've made my homemade chocolate chip cookies. This is my recipe, but I did want to share that one of the things to make your cookies better is I recommend always using real butter. Not margarine in a stick, definitely not tub butter, but real unsalted butter, such as Land O'Lakes. I can't have a lot of salt, but also most ingredients call for salt. So when you add salt, plus you have salted butter, you've doubled the salt, and sometimes that takes away from the taste as well. So that, and always use pure vanilla, never imitation. Imitation is just that, it is not real. The taste to me is not even comparable. So I just wanted to kind of recommend those two things, and also of course good chocolate. Godiva is fantastic, but very expensive anymore, so I've resorted back to using Nestle, which quite frankly is not cheap either. I never in my life thought we'd be paying over $4 for just a bag of chocolate chips. Crazy. But anyway, I am making these on this baking sheet that definitely needs a dose of Barkeeper's Friend to spruce it up, but this was my mother-in-law's, or one of them, wedding gifts. So what was that, about 60 years ago? So I just think it's pretty cool that it could still be used. So I think that's pretty neat. But anyway, this is what my cookies look like, and you can tell I kind of cheated and took a bite. I do add pecans to mine, and of course you can add walnuts. You could change, as long as you have a good batter, cookie dough batter, you can add white chocolate chips with macadamia nuts, just about any kind of neat little variation you could think of, as long as you have your base. But anyway, obviously, my husband and I can't and shouldn't eat an entire batch of cookies. What I do is I take 2 of these and put into a Ziploc freezer bag, pop them in the freezer, and then whenever you're in the mood for a homemade chocolate chip cookie, we just pull out a bag, pop it in the microwave for just a few seconds, and voila, I got homemade chocolate chip cookies. And pretty convenient. But anyway, I just wanted to share these little tidbits with you. I hope you are all having a good day. And as always, I appreciate your time. Thanks so much.